Virtual reality and metaverse have become one of the most important updates in the world of blockchain. It was, however, very interesting for us to find out that the terms NFT and metaverse have seen a recent decline, especially throughout the first quarter of 2022 in terms of the number of times they have been searched on Google. Even though this has happened, the price spikes in any cryptocurrency when it says anything about its metaverse have been extraordinary. Let's try and figure out this mess to see what is going on behind the curtain. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will be looking at a few of the most important topics in the present video. Today's focus will be on the metaverse and what we can expect from it as soon as it hits the market for good. Is the hype that many people created when it was launched really worth it? And will it be able to solve the problems they claim it will be able to solve? This video may bring us closer to an answer, so stay tuned till the end. With a score of just 100 GT in January, the term NFT has seen a decline in the number of times it has been searched in the first quarter of 2022. This is not a good thing for NFT and Metaverse, as the hype that it saw when it was launched was extraordinary. A fall in the trend so fast could mean a lot of problems in terms of the rate of adoption and the price spikes the related cryptocurrencies may have. The present search analytics pattern shows a drastic fall of approximately 58% in total. The GT score even fell further down to 32 in March end. The month of March started up with 42, which was expected to be the least it could go. However, heads turned as it fell 10 further points down. On the other hand, there is still a lot of buzz about it when we look at countries like Turkey, China, and Singapore. Metaverse was the most searched term in Turkey, followed in rankings by China and Singapore. Cyprus and Lebanon then continued the list at 4th and 5th. While the term has seen a decline in the trends, it has also been found that it has overtaken the term crypto in countries like Singapore. The buzz is still live in a lot of countries and hence is a good indication for a lot of us. This also showed in the sales figures as NFTs accumulated a total sale of $2.5 billion in the first half of 2021. This means that there was a total of 60-fold growth in the figures compared to what it was in 2018, which is around $41 million. With top celebrities on board, the race to be one of the best in the market is on for all of the competitors in there. So here's our analysis of how things are going on with the searches. As you may have noted, NFTs have not totally died yet. It just has seen a fall in their trend across the globe. At the same time, the words seem to have been in a good position in just a few selected countries. This kind of selective interest of a group of people from a few countries is not healthy, considering the tokenomics of many cryptocurrencies and blockchains out there. Mass support and unity are a must for this technology, and this particular aspect is at a constant fall. It could very well be possible that the metaverse has just noticed a paradigm shift and will come back soon. However, as much as this is an assumption, there are high stakes involved in it as well. Meta lost approximately 25% of its market value. This means that people who had invested in it are also on the verge of losing a significant portion of it. This reduces the kind of trust people have in it while fostering a negative growth to it. Assuming that VR is already dead would be incorrect because it is very normal for cryptocurrencies to keep rising and climbing unevenly. On the other hand, assuming that it dies for real, what is the next thing we will see? The question remains open for all of you to answer, so head to the comments section and let's take the conversation there. The mixed reality platforms have a long way to go, considering the kind of impact they can make in the market. The use cases are extensive, and their exclusivity in terms of services has become the reason for the growth and wide adoption. As soon as metaverse dies, a huge shift of interest will be noticed towards the other forms of blockchains and cryptocurrencies. This industry will continue for a long time ahead, considering the unexplored areas it may have. Metaverse is certainly the next big thing. However, it requires good support and continuous investments for it to be the next big thing. It has the ability to bring a lot of things into this world, including the ability to overcome the clunky mobile phones which have been here since the 1980s. With the use of a headset and a computer, you will enter into a totally different world with possibilities covering you from all possible angles. VRs are currently only used for gaming. The number of use cases could be increased dramatically with multiple options for work, play, concerts, cinema trips, and more. You could even use this technology to casually hang out with your friends separated from you by miles. So, how do we do that? The most obvious answer for a lot of people is a 3D avatar assigned for you, which will be a representation of yourself. The wealthy and big firms around us are making sure they miss out on this opportunity. They have to make as many possible profits out of it. The biggest example we have today is Facebook. They have been intending to achieve important milestones through their Oculus headsets and have been on the way to making it as cheap as possible while not having to give away the quality of their product. Their aim is to build more apps that could enable social hangouts for the workplaces, including the ones where you can interact with the real world. With such possibilities lined up, the chances of Metaverse coming to an end is as high as it is for the sun to become ice cold. So ladies and gentlemen, continue with your investments and keep the spirit high for Metaverse. This technology could revolutionize a lot of aspects, including the world-famous work-from-home scheme forcefully incorporated by companies as an attempt to curb the pandemic. Now, since we mentioned Facebook, you don't really have to go all into Facebook and start investing in them. Well, we still don't know where they store and use our information, do we? So, there are flip sides to all companies. Diversity is where you invest in other potential companies that are on their way to making augmented reality a true reality. Facebook has claimed multiple times in its past, through its vast experience in monopolizing nature, that the metaverse will not be a single company work. There will be collaborations, and they have proved their points through the $50 million investment in various non-profit groups to develop and build the metaverse responsibly. Oh wait, we almost forgot about the fact that we are in a video. Sounds boring these days. How about the next time we meet in our own world with one-on-one interactions, discussing the possibilities that Metaverse could have, and maybe even getting together and collaborating to encourage people to get into this and harness the possibilities it provides us. Sounds too good to be true? The fact that we created this video and you are watching it proves that we are interested in it. But who else is? The answer to this question comes with a long list, but we will consider a few of those who have been very vocal about it. Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, people whom a lot of gamers simply worship, have commented that they have aspirations towards making a digital world, specifically Metaverse. Mr. Sweeney, the head of Epic Games, has a lot of ideas coming in and also relates the already existing online multiplayer games to have some ideas in common to Metaverse. Then we have another major software development company, Unity. Unity has been investing in digital twins, that is, digital copies of the real world. They are working in collaboration with NVIDIA and are said to be developing their own universe. You will then be able to connect these 3D universes and make full use of the world around you with two different lives parallelly running for you. So, the world is with you on this hunt. Metaverse is a concept with a lot of speculations, potential, and use cases coming for it in the future. All you need to do is keep focused and invest in these businesses that foster their growth. Metaverse is just being born, and all you need to do is nourish it with all possible nutrients and, most importantly, keep it away from alcohol because we don't want it to be misused in any manner. That's all we have today. We would love to bring in more content that could tingle your creative minds and will foster a higher level of thought process. You never know which one of your comments turns out to be true, so continue posting them. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to push the world of Metaverse to further heights.